It's the grandson of Right Thought. Our number one priority as targeted individuals, as elect, as chosen ones, whatever words you guys want to describe it. Your number one priority is that you love Abba Yah, that you have no other gods before Abba Yah. And how do you do that? How do you love Abba Yah? By keeping his commands. To love him and to love our neighbor as ourself. And if we are able to accomplish that, then we are able to fulfill Torah. So the number one priority is loving the Most High. And we show that we love the Most High by loving ourselves first. See, because if we love ourselves, we'll do the things that are good for ourselves. That's what Torah was given to us, to show us. The things not to do, the things that are harmful to us if we do it. It's harmful to our living if we do those things. So don't do those things. As we rise in our understanding and mature in the faith, then we're brought to the knowledge of the truth, which is that we were told those things so that we would love our brothers and our sisters as ourselves. So our number one priority is loving ourselves. You see how it all comes back to that? That's how we're showing Abba that we love him, is that we're loving ourselves and then we're loving our neighbor as ourselves. I'm watching a video from the sister Still Standing. If y'all get a chance, go check her out, check her videos out. Subscribe, share, show some love, whatever the case may be. Because she's showing y'all love by saying these things that she said in this video. And she was sharing some things about how you can, truly what it is love yourself. How you can separate and unplug from this world for a time and love yourself and get your vibrations back up. Which is what love does. See, if you have a plant and you speak loving words to it, you say how beautiful it is and you speak loving words about this plant, then it will grow and flourish. So what do you think happens if you speak that way about yourself? So those things that she was talking about, the putting the good vibrational music into your ears, the doing the things, the hobbies that you had before you got caught up in the world, before the world pulled you away from yourself. Those things will help you to heal yourself from the things that you've gone through that have brought your vibes down, brought your life force energy down, brought your spirit down. Those things that have consumed you, see, it will restore it. So we do things like she was suggesting. We do things like recreate our self-speak. So we write down all kinds of new affirmations and we stick them all over our walls. New I am statements. And we brainwash ourselves. No longer letting the world brainwash you, but taking control of your own mind. Putting new seeds in there, planting new seeds so you can have a new harvest in your life, in your self-expression, and in your experience. You see, knowing that the Father's name is I am, so that when you speak I am, you speak the true words. And that's why I said sticking them all over your walls, that it will help you. If you found yourself saying I am statements about yourself that are not good, then you're going to find experiences that are not good. Because as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So then I am, and then put beautiful words next. I am healthy. I am wealthy. I am trustworthy. I am thankful. I am generous. I am flourishing. I am living lavishly. I am living safely. I am safe. I am free. I am loved. I am loving. I am a lover. I am kind. I am patient. I am long-suffering. If you stick all that all over your walls, and when you wake up, you look and you see those statements and you're saying that to yourself, then you will start to heal, because you're speaking words that are true of I am. You see that? It says that the teacher comes when the student is ready. So are you making yourself ready so that you can learn from the teacher when he appears? And by making yourself ready, it's healing from those traumas and healing from the world. He came to divide us, he said. He chose us, guys. No matter what you think, Yahusha is who chose you. If you're a chosen one, it's Yahusha that chose you, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. It's Yahusha who chose you out of this world to bring you into your true home. You see, and out of the lie that you were in. So we're all going to have to heal once we come out of that world, see? You have to heal. You can't say the correct words about your brother if you can't say them about yourself. You have to know that every day that you get up. You have to know that it's you and it's your decisions about what you say and think and feel. It's literally no one else. It's you. The decisions that you make when you're faced with the circumstance that you're faced with. It's not up to someone else to do the right thing in that moment, brother or sister who's listening. It's up to you to decide. It's no one else's choice for you, so therefore the blame can't fall on another. When Eve blamed the serpent, did it change the fact that she had to depart from the garden? And that she had pain in childbirth? Adam blaming the woman, did it change him having to be kicked out of the garden? And having to, by the sweat of his brow, earn his bread? Didn't change it. So then in your life, blaming someone else doesn't change it. You see? So then you're wasting time. And now it's about using our wisdom that we've learned, guys. No longer learning it and then not being a doer of it, not putting it into work, into practice, so that we can be effective and we can see the truth and our faith will grow. See, once you're in a circumstance where you have to stand on the word of Yah, you don't have anything else there. You have to stand on his word, and then you see that it gets you through that circumstance, then your faith is going to grow. You see? It's going to increase. And so when another test comes that's even bigger, you'll say to that mountain, you'll say, be cast into the sea. And it shall be done. And then the fear is going to start to leave, because then you're going to realize how loved you were all along. And how loved you must be to be now knowing this. Because the gratitude that's going to come over you for the knowledge of the truth is going to sustain you in your darkest hour. Knowing that Abba Yah must love me if he has shown me this when I used to be in that state of mind. When you look back to who you were, all you elect, all you chosen ones, you true. When you look back to that person you were, how ignorant you were, how much you didn't know. How much you poured into people that had no intention of doing you good and you didn't even realize it. When you see that, you're like, wow, how far I've come. My knowledge, my understanding. Well, who's doing that for you? You are doing it? Then what were you doing? Why couldn't you stop that from happening? Why did it take Abba Yah to break it down in front of your face, all of it, for you to realize it was all vanity? And that the whole duty of man is serving the Most High and keeping his commands. I told you. That's the most important thing that we do. You see? then you won't do the things that are harmful. You won't break Torah because you won't be doing things that are harmful. Love works no ill to his brother. Therefore, love is the fulfilling of the law. Because my brother can't condemn me or hurl a stone at me if I'm loving him today. He gonna say to me, you didn't keep this and you didn't keep that and you didn't do this. Just like they did with Yahushua when the man with the withered hand. And they all saw his hand go into its normal form right before their eyes. And they still said, this man is doing healing on the Sabbath day. He's breaking Torah. He's setting people free on the Sabbath, and they're saying that he's working on the Sabbath, so he's breaking God's commandments. No, he's loving his brother on that day, no matter what day, every day. He's loving his brother. And he gives up of himself for his brother every day, even if it's Shabbat or not. He chooses love every time. See, the world doesn't, I told you, the world doesn't comprehend the light is written about this. The light shineth in the darkness comprehended it not. They think this is hatred. My videos and when I'm speaking to you, when I'm telling you the truth, the world perceives that as hatred. They don't know that it's love. Can you deny that I'm sacrificing it all to tell you the truth? That's simple. This can't be denied. But that takes great love to do that then, doesn't it? You know you're going to be hated, even though you're doing it because you love them. And you do it anyway. Sounds like Yahusha, doesn't it? Sounds like the cup you have to drink, doesn't it? So that's why it's imperative that you learn to love yourself. And you can't know how to love yourself if you don't know what love is. You have to know what it truly is. Not what this world has told you, not what you think it is, not what you feel it is. What does Abba say love is? 1 Corinthians chapter 13. It'll give it to you in great detail. And it will speak in a way where you can't deny that that's what love is. So now you know. Once you read it, you see it, you understand it, you conceive it in your mind. Okay, I got it. Now you can effectively do it. See, you won't condemn yourself when you make a mistake. When you do something that you have some addiction or some problem or some thorn in your side that everybody has, and you fall at it, then you, oh God, I'm so stupid. See, there you go with the I am statements that are not true. See, they're vanity. They don't do you any good, so then don't say them. That's called wisdom now, being grown folks. You see? Not being a child and saying, oh my God, I did that. Oh, break it all down and cry over spilled milk and all this. No, you just clean it up and you just pour another glass, like I said. You keep it moving. So when you stumble, oh man, I said I wasn't going to smoke any weed this year, 2021. I wasn't going to smoke no more. Here you is getting high as hell. Even though, for all of you who don't know that, cannabis is healing to the body. Just in case you didn't know that. But people that say, I'm not going to smoke, I'm not going to this, I'm not going to this, I'm not going to do that in 2021 and all this, whatever. Here they is smoking. And now they're condemned themselves because they did that. No. You love yourself. You be patient. See, love is patient. It's long suffering. So be patient with yourself. Okay. Maybe I need to tone it down. Maybe I need to say maybe just tomorrow. Start with one day. If you're determined to do this, then start with one day. Get through that day. See, because Yahushua taught us what? Take no thought for tomorrow or the things of tomorrow, because tomorrow will take care of the things of itself. So then you just focus on getting through that day. Because if you do that every day, then before you know it, it'll be 100 days, 1,000 days. You see? And all you've been doing is just being I am. See, in the moment, in the present tense, always. Because see, Abba Yah's name is I am. So if his name is I am, then he's constantly present. As we say, he's omnipresent. He's constantly there in the moment, in the now. Whenever now is, he's there. So that's how we should be, because we're made in his image and in his likeness. Not still looking back, not still hanging on or condemning or putting our hand on our head saying how bad we did or holding a grudge on ourselves. We let it go immediately. We forgive immediately. Loving ourselves is constantly forgiving ourselves immediately when we fall. Okay. That's my lower self. That's my sin nature, this flesh that I'm in. My spirit wants to do it. I want to do the right thing, and I find myself not doing the right thing. Did y'all not read that in the scriptures? The thing I want to do, I don't do. The thing that I hate is the very thing that I do. Oh, what a wretched man that I am. Who will deliver me from this body of sin? It is written. So we are all the same when it comes to this. We all suffer like passions. You see? So we don't condemn ourselves for it, because we understand that is the sin nature of this flesh that we war against constantly. It always won't what it won't. It always won't what it won't, and it's always calling for it. So we wrestle with that thing, but we don't sweat it, because we know that, what Yahushua say? He has overcome the world. See, he overcame it all. So we fight our battles, and some days we overcome. Some days we may fall short, but those days that we fall short, we pick ourselves up. We dust ourselves off and try again. Y'all feel me? So don't take it so hard today. Chill out, relax. Like she said, sister said, still standing. Listen to some music, some binaural beats. Meditate. Lay back on your back. Close your eyes. Take those deep breaths in your nose, out your mouth. Let your imagination flow to the better circumstances. Let your mind think on those things. Don't focus on the negative. It won't do you no good to do that anyway. All you'll be doing is co-creating more of it for yourself. So now invest. Plant the proper seeds into your garden so you can have the proper harvest and bear some fruit that tastes good and sweet and healthy. All right? Siloam Yisrael.